Well, the 14Us are complete with Dynasty winning the championship. Here we go with the 18 elites. It is Legacy out of Detroit, A5 Mizuno. It'll be Legacy in the black, A5 Mizuno in the white. Brian Lindstrom, the head coach of Legacy. And as you can imagine, so many of these young ladies will be competing at the collegiate or Division I level soon. But here we go with the 18 elite matchup. Last year won by Legacy, this squad in Michigan, or this organization. Alexa Rusa, the Northwestern commit, serving, hits some tape and gets an ace to begin things for Legacy. Everyone on this squad, as you can imagine, a 2020 future grad. Russo serving again, handled by A5 Mizuno. A chance on the slide for a kill, and they will, from Sasha Ratliff. And now back to serve for A5 Mizuno. It'll be Hayden McGee. Her serve, handled by Murray. It'll find some real estate in the back corner. So Legacy has taken 2 of the first 3 points in our 18 Elite Championship from the Convention Center in downtown Kansas City. Serving is Kendall Murray, a Michigan commit. A5 will get a clean swing. Taggart couldn't get the kill. She'll get another chance, and this time she'll terminate. And Sasha Ratliff, the middle, will be back for A5 Mizuno. This one back near the seats, handled by Murray. Played over by Strachan. Her swing is sent back, a double block. It was Taggart and Joan Claire Parsons able to put one back to provide the point for A5 and a 3-2 lead. Serving again is Ratliff. From the middle, that one was nearly sent down by Lauren King, but played up. She'll get another chance, got some hands, kept alive by Mizuno. Tough angle, but 2 down, 1 to go as far as the championships from the 2020 Triple Crown Volleyball NIT. We've had the 14s and the 18s, and now it's the 16s chance. The 16 Elite Championship, the Arizona Storm out of Chandler and Club Ignite Select out of Iowa. Arizona's in the white and purple. Ignite Select in the black. We're about ready to go. Dynasty took home the win in the 14s. Legacy out of Detroit won the 18s in 2 sets. Here we go with the 16. Ignite Select serving first. Finnegan. Arizona Select with their swing that was played nicely out of the back row by Capola. And an attack error results in the first point to Ignite Select. Alana Finucane serving again. Busy day of volleyball on Sunday, and then the semifinals again on this early morning before ready for the championship here today. Center court here at the Convention Center in downtown Kansas City. Boy, that was a swing. Kept alive by Ignite Select. Coming off the slide was Blue Trick. And an attack there by Kubik. And we're tied at 1 here in our first set, just underway, the 16 Elites. Back to serve for the Arizona squad. It's Layla Daniel. Coming off the slide, setting one over is Schroeder to get the point for Ignite Select. Now back to serve for the ladies from Iowa is Lauren Carter. Carter gets the whistle, she's ready to go. Flips the tape and somehow played nicely. That was a strong effort briefly, but Iowa at Ignite Select wins the point, now to an early 3-1 lead. Serve hit the tape, and yet it was played up briefly by Arizona Storm, but Iowa at Ignite Select able to win the point. Sent over with the left hand, it'll result in a point for Anita Babik of Arizona Storm. Kind of between a dump and a swing. And now serving for Arizona and the Storm, McKenna Douglas. And that'll be an ace. One off the hands of Kubik and ended up beyond the seats, and we're tied at 3. And Douglas ready to serve again with that bright green uniform as the libero for Arizona Storm Elite. Again at a Chandler in the Phoenix area. Setting up for the big swing was Largent. Oh, coming back and answering for the kill was Middleton. Jordan Middleton. That's a 3-0 run now by the Arizona Storm. And it continues Douglas's run behind the service line. This one looks like it's long, and it is out of her hands for the service there, ending that 3-0 run and tying things up again. We're even at 4. Serving for Ignite Select is Kubik. Well, she hammered one and just missed that far corner. So back-to-back errors, and it's 5-4 Arizona Storm in front by 1. Going to the far corner, Anita Babik going with the left hand. The high tip from Largent wouldn't fall. That was in the air a long time. The block does not work. Point Arizona Storm, back-to-back points and a 6-4 lead. So Babic again from that right corner with the left hand. Sends one towards the back row. Handled by Ignite. Swing from Reynolds wouldn't drop. That one ends up almost out of bounds, but played back over. Good effort by Middleton. Running with the tip is Reynolds. Saved by Arizona. Another swing from Middleton. And it's down, but a point to Ignite Select. Serving is Sam Schroeder. A 16 Elite Championship game, third of 3 here today. Not sure if that was a blocker. It just didn't get over the net from Kylie Moran. You're tied at 4, now tied at 6 as Schroeder continues to serve for Ignite Select. And a good job to get the kill by Moran. She almost took a little steam off it, dropped in front of Schroeder. And Arizona back up a point. Set to serve is Jordan Middleton. We've seen her with some big swings from the front row, now back behind the service line. That one was sent backwards and a block by Stewart. Played over by Ignite Select. Loading up for a big swing, and getting the kill was Layla Daniel. She had some steam on that swing, and it's a 2-point lead for Arizona Storm. Middleton likes that far corner as well, and right into the net. And the air makes it an 8-7 set one. So a chance for the Iowans to tie it up. Abby Stawn back to serve. Strong swing and the kill by Moran. She got some hands and dropped it in. 9-7, Arizona in front. Using a different portion of the court was Danica Young for Storm. Loading up for a big swing and getting the kill was Allie Reynolds to answer and make this a 1-point set again. And it'll send Callie Coppola back to serve for Ignite Select. Serving her team down a point. She was long on the serve for an error, making it 10-8. It's been played about within that 1 or 2 point range most of the first half of this first set. It's Tatum Thomas now back, her first opportunity behind the service line for the Storm. That one way long. So a couple of service errors. Fanukin tries to find some real estate in that far corner. Back row swing by Middleton. Sent high into the sky and a chance for a swing on the other end for Kubik, and she'll get the kill to tie up the set at 10. Got some high hands. And it'll continue Fanukin's run. Serving from that far right corner of your screen. Dumped over and a nice effort from Anita Babic. Able to identify some real estate, send it over, get an easy point for Arizona. And Daniel serving again for the Storm. Bit of a knuckleball as that one dropped over, but played. Another swing from Kubik, and she's had a couple of kills now in her last 2 big swings where she's been in rhythm. Chloe Largent checks in for Ignite Select. As Lauren Carter set to serve. Back to the Storm. Getting a running start for a dynamic swing was Middleton, but dug nicely by Ignite Select. Somehow saved. Now it has to be played over on 3 by Daniel. Behind the back set, sets up Largent, handled by the Storm. They'll try and play it over. And the point goes to Storm. I think there may have been a shoe over that line on the stripe, but it's a 12-11 Arizona advantage. And back to serve again for the second time is McKenna Douglas. She had a nice run in her previous trip back there. Very little separation here in the first set. A clip to tape, but played by Ignite Select. That one was handled briefly to keep it in play by Tatum Thomas. Sent towards the back row and now up. Poked over by Kubik. Bump set. Gives Stewart a swing. And Arizona's open up a 2-point lead. McKenna Douglas will try and make a brief run here for Arizona Storm. Handled in the back row by Capola. Got some hands off the top by Middleton. She'll get another swing, and she found some real estate. Sent one straight down to the red floor. And a 14-11 Storm lead. Timeout, Club Ignite Select. A year ago in this bracket, T Street was the winner. Organization out of California. And in the 15s last year, most of these young ladies participated at that level. It was Nebraska Premier. But a team from Arizona, a team from Iowa, competing here in set 1 for the 16 Elite Championship from the Convention Center, downtown Kansas City, part of the 2020 Triple Crown Volleyball NIT. Dynasty a winner at the 14U level in 3 sets. Kansas City, Kansas. Legacy from Detroit, 1 in 2 sets to win the 18 Elite. And now the 16s have their turn after this timeout in set 1. Douglas ready after the timeout. Yes! Healthy swing by Hayden Kubik to end what was a 3-0 run by Arizona and give Ignite Select their 12 points, down 2. Kubik back to serve as well. Ignite Select. Did she get the ace? She did not. They started to celebrate thinking they had the point. It was awarded to Arizona Storm. So now it's up to a 3-point advantage as Anita Babic gets ready to serve for the Storm with that left hand. Chance for a big swing here from the pin by Largent. Kept alive by Arizona Storm. Sent towards the back row. This one's up near the net and blocked right backwards by Stewart. 4-point lead for Arizona. Babic clipped the tape, but it was played nicely by Reynolds. And Ignite Select needed an answer, and they got one to close to within 3. And it sends Sam Schroeder back to serve. As I say that, in comes Svidashev. Dasha Svidashev to serve. Number 13, her first opportunity, I believe, here in our first set. And the block worked nicely. Jasmine Namaringa. And it's 16-14. Loading up is Moran, and able to win the point. So 17-14, Arizona leads more than halfway through set one. Jordan Middleton back behind the line for the Storm. Standing serve, sends it over to Ignite Select. Good dig by the Storm. Sets up another swing by Reynolds. And the second time she'll terminate. We've seen some big swings by both Kubik and Reynolds. Last couple of rotations. Serving is Stawn. This one may end up in the seats, and it will. An ace. Unable to be played by Arizona Storm, so back-to-back points from the Iowa team, 17-16. Ignite Select serving and trailing. Boy, the running start and the swing and the kill from Layla Daniel. Once she's able to get that much real estate and an in-system set attempt, she's deadly. Danica Young gets her opportunity to serve for the Storm. Back row swing sent over by Kubik. Played by the Storm. Have to send it over as well with a back row attack, and that will drop. A pancake try, but Finucane didn't quite work. Tried to lay out and get that hand down on that red floor, but instead the lead is up to 3, 19-16 for the Storm. And again, a little bit out of rhythm. Hit straight up in the air, played by the Storm. And over and down, Blutrick, Logan Blutrick with the kill. Extending the lead to 20-16. Timeout, Ignite Select. Play to 25, must win by 2, best of 3. That third set, if necessary, is 2-15. Must win by 2, and that came into play in our first telecast today with the 14U championship, with Dynasty winning it. But as Arizona is extending this advantage now to 4, Ignite Select spending a couple of timeouts. Serving again is Danica Young. 16 Elite Championship game. Arizona Storm trying to claim a set 1 win. Still a little volleyball left though in this first set. Important sequence though as well for Ignite Select. The dump over nearly worked. Setting up for a swing though is Daniel, adding to the advantage. 5-point set. Seeing some power and some finesse. Young trying to keep this rolling for Arizona Storm. Flip the tape, handled by Iowa. Chance for a big swing here, but it was blocked backwards by Kylie Moran. That's a 5-0 run by the Storm, getting in a danger point now for Ignite Select here in set 1. Continuing to serve is Danica Young. See where the points come on the swing from the back row by Kubik. Up there a long time, and another back row swing results in a point for Middleton. Not sure if that got some hands or not. It was a strong, powerful swing, but apparently it caught some real estate. (23-16). Ignite Select needs an answer. Good dig by Middleton. Chance for a kill that was long. Daniel couldn't keep it in play. Ignite Select staves off set point for the time being, and now back to service. Capola. Down 7 serving. And an attack there by Moran, and a free point for Ignite Select. So running off back-to-back points, see if they can keep it going with Callie Capola. Some discrepancy on the score, and apparently everything is okay at 23-18. She's given the okay as Capola. The tip ends up back on Chandler's side. Arizona Storm 3 in a row for Iowa, 23-19. And now Capola going on a bit of a run herself. Back row swing and a good one, but handled briefly by Iowa before it drops. And now we're at set point here in our first. Trying to win this one is Tatum Thomas. Storm front line hoping to get a chance to take another swing and end this one. Thomas back to serve. Played back up, put down, played back up again. Bit of a joust at the net. A couple of times it looked like the Storm were close. Another swing for Kubik. Set up with a hand by Daniel, and then down the kill from Pavic. The fun rally, but more fun by Arizona Storm. They win the first set 25-19. We'll switch sides, come back for set 2 in the 16 Elite Championship, part of the 2020 Triple Crown Volleyball NIT. You see all the college banners hanging in the rafters here at the convention center. Well populated up there as it is down inside around center court where 3 championship matches have taken place. 2 have been decided. We're going to set 2 here in the 16 Elite. The Arizona Storm won the first one 25-19, and they will serve to begin set 2 with Layla Daniel. The first swing is a kill and a beautiful one from Hayden Kubik. And first up to serve for Ignite selected of Iowa is Lauren Carter. Well, good serve, barely cleared the net. And a big swing right back from Kubik makes it 2-0. Quickly. Ignite select, that was a floater right over the net for Kubik to put down and terminate. Another good serve by Carter, this time handled better by Arizona. Running swing from Middleton. Played up by Select. Another swing from Kubik, who's taken over just a bit. They'll run out to a 3-0 lead in set 2. Carter continues to serve. Storm trying to side out at some point. Middleton, did she get this one in? Yes. Back line point. First point for the Storm here in set 2. Nice service run in our first set was McKenna Douglas. She'll try and do the same here in the second set. Where the tip was played up. Going back to save was Daniel. Sent over by Babic. And the block worked nicely by Stewart to put it right down. And it allows Douglas to try and get comfortable behind the service line. Powerful swing and down from Kubik. Well, she's had 2 or 3 of those in this set alone, and it's only 4-2. And she's out of that front line now for the Storm as she goes back to serve. And was long on that one. So it gives Anita Babic a chance to serve for Arizona Storm at a Chandler in the Phoenix area. The Elite 16U squad in our championship here at Kansas City. Flipped the tape but played up by Reynolds. Nice. The kill goes to Reynolds after all that. Maybe not. Point was awarded instead to Arizona. That net's bouncing around, so that may have been the call. So we're tied at 4. The left-handed serve by Babic. Chance for Ignite select to get an answer. Saved nicely by Douglas. Middleton comes back, rolls it over, and gets the point. Well, that one just hung on the tape, dropped off some hands. 5-4, Arizona Storm. So Babic, the left-hander, serving again. Iowa needs an answer, and a couple of times they've been able to get that one from Allie Reynolds. Even at 5 in set 2, a must-win set 2 for Ignite Select. Tied at 4, tied at 5, and now serving is Finucane. The libero. And that one just did miss with the service there, providing a free point for the Storm and a 6-5 lead, and sending Jordan Middleton back to serve. Just a standing serve that rode up the arms a bit of Reynolds. Reynolds will try and go for the tip. Bump set for Daniel, and down. Point Storm at a 7-5 advantage. And it keeps Middleton serving again for Arizona Storm. She gets a lot of power on that standing effort. And there was nobody there to handle the ball off the deflection, and down for an Iowa Ignite Select point. 7-6. Serving now, Svidashev, Dasha. Back row swing by Middleton, popped straight in the air, came down off the tape into the hands of Carter. What a dig by Douglas. Rolled over but kept alive. Back row swing again, blocked by Stewart.
You got him.
Maybe the most athletic rally of this set two, and it goes to Arizona Storm and a 2-point lead. Another chance to see Danica Young serving for the Storm. And the dump nearly worked by Carter. Sent over on three by Middleton with a bump. Tip doesn't work this time from Reynolds. Back row swing from Middleton. And that one is long off the hands of Reynolds. And a 3-point Arizona lead, and sending Young back to serve again. At one point, this was 3-0 early in the second set, with the Ignite Select team leading, and that's a point. Naminga, Jasmine, able to hit one off the hands and send it straight down for a point to end that run, that mini run. Also sending Capolta back to serve for Ignite Select, part of our 16 Elite Championship match here in Kansas City. Daniel played it late. Running up, trying to poke it over, but unsuccessful. No, it does go to Arizona as Moran tried to joust near the top of that net. Landed back on the other side. Point goes to Arizona, 10-7. Tatum Thomas serving for the Storm. Another healthy rip by Kubik to give Iowa a point. She's had some tremendous swings and kills in this match. Jasmine Naminga serving to Arizona. Blutrick back in, off the slide, couldn't put it down. Poked over with the right hand by Kubik. She's going to get another swing.
Yes!
And she'll get the point.
Woo!
Off the arm of Douglas. Back row swing by Middleton. She was long, healthy on the cut. Tied at 10. 3 straight points by Ignite Select. See if Arizona Storm can end this mini run. Blutrick will hammer one down. Bit of a delay after it popped in the air a few times, but a point goes to Arizona, and they're back in front by 1. Just Layla Daniel, her chance. Rack up some points with the serves. You know who's going to get this swing again, right? But the block denied Kubik. That time, Arizona loaded up. Was able to deny her a chance at a free swing. Served again by Daniel. Free point to Iowa. And Lauren Carter back to serve for Ignite Select. Trying to win this point, tie things up again here in set 2. A must-win set 2 to Select, and the ace works. So a nice effort from Carter, and she'll try and do that again. Middleton got a running start. Played out of that back row. Kubik doesn't have a block this time, but it was dug nicely by Douglas. Middleton. Good save by the libero. And this time the block does not work. Down for a point from Iowa. And a kill to Kubik. So Lauren Carter now serving her team up by a point. Handled in the back row. Middleton's trying to get a better swing and put one down, and she does just then, and we're tied at 13. Tied at 10, tied at 12, now tied at 13. The libero, McKenna Douglas. In that lime green jersey, ready to send one over. This swing is long off the arm of Kubik. She tried to either get some high hands or didn't get quite the tilt she wanted. Arizona back up a point. They won the first set again, 25-19. Here's Douglas. Cross-court set, put down by Hayden Kubik. And Arizona Storm has not had many answers for her, and we're even up again. Kubik, though, out of the front row now as she's back to serve. From the middle, Middleton had it sent back. A block and a point. Front row from Ignite Select. Had some strong swings here in set 2. The dump over works. Touched about 4 hands on the process of going horizontal with that net. Serving as Babbitt. She'll get the ace. Arizona Storm back in front, 16-15. They can win this set, win the match, take home the trophy. Oh, that just hung there for a long time. Played up with the left arm by Largent. Good dig by Douglas. Results in a tap effort. Fanukin, the libero, gives a chance for a swing and not handled by the Storm. Boy, the Storm had a couple of chances in that rally, but it was won by Ignite Select. Even up set 2 again. Alana Fanukin. Serving. And set to serve. And Moran will terminate. Good in-system set. And Moran wins it. So Jordan Middleton in the back row, ready to serve to Ignite Select. Her team leading by 1 second set after winning the first. Over and down by Allie Reynolds. So tied at 12, tied at 13, tied at 14, tied at 15, tied at 16, and yeah, you guessed it, tied at 17 as well. And an ace, not handled by Arizona. Svidashev to serve again for Ignite Select. She's had a couple of serves in this set that have not been handled cleanly or easily, including that one again. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back aces. She has some magic powder going right now because she's not even seeing these serves return. That one handled better, but see if Arizona could get an answer. Nice play by Finucane. Daniel able to get one over and down. Layla Daniel with the kill to end that 3-0 run by Ignite Select. Pull her team back within one. Serving but trailing 19-18. Danica Young. What a swing from Hayden Kubik. Wasn't even close to the net, but was able to power one over and down. It's 2018. Callie Capola now gets her chance to extend this advantage. Iowa led 3-0 early before they fell behind, but have now come back to take a 2-point lead late in set 2. Blue trick straight down to terminate. Logan Blue trick answers to give Tatum Thomas a chance to serve. Was that long? It was. A service there and a costly one. So leading by 2, set to serve is out Abby Stamm. She's given the green light. Daniel gets it instead of Blue trick, went off some hands for the Arizona Storm 20th point. Tight second set. Layla Daniel. Play back. Now Middleton has to send one over and straight down. Lauren Carter easily able to get her hands above the net, drop it into the Arizona side. 22-20. So Carter able to get the kill, now back to serve. And a timeout first by Arizona Storm. Remember the Storm were winners in the first set, 25-19. But a timeout called by Arizona. Trying to avoid having to go to a winner-take-all set 3 here in our third and final championship match. Dynasty out of Kansas City, Kansas in 3 sets. Won the 14 elites. 18 went to Legacy out of Detroit. So the way won that same bracket a year ago. And this is the 16 elite championship. The Storm won set 1, Ignite Select leading set 2. And ready to go again after the timeout. Carter serving. Right near the net, Middleton with the running swing. Once that set was placed so perfectly near the net, it was going to be tough to get some hands to deny that one. Arizona wins the point. They're still down 1 though. McKenna Douglas has been awfully tough serving today, so we'll see if she can continue that or whether Ignite Select can get a side out and get her off that line. The block goes out of bounds. Ignite Select a little bit closer to being at set point. And Kubik will serve. Middleton with an attack error, and we are at set point. Kubik has a chance to win it and force a set 3. A top spin on that serve. Middleton can't drop it in just yet. Big swing from Reynolds is in. Ignite Select wins 25-21, forcing a set 3. We'll step aside and come back to the Convention Center in Kansas City in a moment. Here we go to a third and deciding set in the 16 Elite Championship. Ignite Selected of Iowa winning set 2, 25-21. After the Arizona Storm won the first set 25-19. Here we go. First to 15 must win by 2. Ignite Select in the black uniforms. Arizona, the white and purple. And Callie Coppola will serve for Ignite Select to begin our third and final winner-take-all set. Middleton from the back row. Finucane got some hands on it. Another good swing by Kubik, doesn't result in a kill. Blue Trick rolled one over. And that time a rare error by Kubik, who was leaning backwards just a bit as Arizona gets the point to begin set 3. And Layla Daniel now gets her chance to serve. And a quick service there, and those always are costly, but in a first to 15, third set, maybe even just a little more so. Fewer chances to maybe circumvent an attack or service error, and here's Finucane serving, the libero. Trying to dump it over was Babbitt, and she wins it. And it sends McKenna Douglas back to serving again, as we mentioned a few times. She's had a lot of success. Maybe not quite the power that some of the others we've seen today that have gotten on these 3 or 4 point runs. Teams have not been able to easily handle Her serves, that one barely cleared the tape. Point Arizona, winning it at the net. Douglas will continue. Storm front line trying to handle the big hitters from Ignite Select out of Iowa. Well, that was kept alive somehow by Arizona. Middleton had to come back, and eventually Ignite Select will win the point. They started to celebrate thinking they had it before it was played up by the Storm. Carter serving. See if Arizona can answer with Middleton. Long on the swing and wide. So tied at 3. And Lauren Carter continues to serve. A 2-0 mini run by Ignite Select. Dumped over, and the Pancake saves it. At least it did briefly. There comes the whistle. Point Arizona. Good dump. Good timing on that play. Anita Babick ready to let one go for the Storm. Left-hander powers one over. First the dig, then the swing, and the kill from Kubik. When given a good set or an opportunity, she has been dominant in this match. And now she's back to serve. Her serves have also been extremely powerful. A little bit of top spin. This one comes near the net. Point given to Ignite Select. It looked like a joust. I'm not sure if they called that a double. But the point goes to Ignite Select, and they're in front 5-4. Strong serve again from Kubik. Middleton, the running swing. And the tip worked beautifully by Allie Reynolds. She found a lot of open real estate and was able to direct it in that direction and send one down. Timeout, Arizona Storm. They lost that joust effort at the net, and a point they thought was going to be theirs, and now they're down 2, 6-4 in this first of 15 winner-take-all set 3. A year ago in this bracket, the 16 Elite, T Street out of California won it. Got a team from Arizona and Iowa meeting here in Kansas City. Part of the Triple Crown Volleyball NIT that this year had 633 teams. Its second year in Kansas City after many years in Salt Lake City. 3 years now, Triple Crown has also awarded a top club trophy. Points are awarded on basis of finish in the elite division. And you must have at least 3 teams in separate age groups. Last year, Texas Advantage won it, but 2 years ago, Arizona Storm was the winner. It's Arizona Storm here, trying to play on. Babick sent it over with a left hand. Just keeping this one alive. Middleton with the swing. From the back row, here's Kubik. It drops. And the lead up to 3. And it also keeps Kubik serving. She's been as tough to handle there as she has in the front row with some of her kills. The Storm unable to handle it. The largest lead in a long time for Ignite Select at 4 as we switch sides. That's a 5-0 run since Arizona had a lead. And again, first of 15 would win it. And unfortunately for Arizona, they have not been able to get Kubik off that comfortable position serving. Here we go, 8-4 serving and leading. And she gets the ace. A 6-0 run. See a lot of fans that have circled around this center court, college coaches as well. So many here over the course of this weekend, seeing some of the best here at this age group. That clipped the tape, but played by Arizona. They need an answer, and they don't get one as Moran was long on the swing. A 7-0 run. Another timeout called by Arizona Storm. Remember, the Storm team won 25-19. And in the second set, they led 22-21, but they lost that second set and trailing here in our third. And now it's danger time at 10-4. And hoping to win a few points to make this much more possible. The reality of it is, until Kubik gets off that service line, she has been double trouble, both with her swings and her kills in the front row and her serves. Let's see if she can keep it going. A 7-0 run by Ignite Select. Hayden serving again. This time handled. Can the Storm get an answer? They cannot. A block, and Allie Reynolds was there to contribute. A 7-point lead in our third set. And the ace. And a smile, a sheepish smile from Kubik. So close to a service error. Instead, it's now a 9-0 run. And she's just smacking that ball, spinning it, ready to send it over again. A little bit long on that swing, though. And there comes the air. But a 9-0 run. Impressive, to say the least. So Arizona needs one of those of their own. And they've got a good one behind the line in Jordan Middleton. Handled by Finucane. Played over by Carter. Swing hits some hands, kept alive. A determined rally here. Middleton from the middle of the court wins it, 12-6. Middleton trying to answer that run that Kubik had for Ignite Select. See if they can answer. And they will. Allie Reynolds, or Ava Reynolds, I should say. It's 13-6. Coming into service, Stawn. Abby trying to add to this 7-point lead late in set three. Send this to match point if she could score here. Near the net, there's the set. And there is the kill from Chloe Largent, and we are at set point. Abby has a chance to end it and win it in the 16 Elite Championship. Awkwardly handled. Played over on three emphatically, and Storm win it. The beginning of that sequence did not start the way they would have liked. They end up getting the point. We're going to be at match point, though, for quite some time, even if the Storm can make a run. Danica Young sends one over. Blocked back at the net. We're going to get another swing, but a tip sent over by Reynolds. Storm out of whack, and that'll do it. Club Ignite Select wins the 16 Elite Triple Crown Volleyball NIT with an impressive set 3, winning it 15-7. They had to win the second set 25-21, and the third set 15-7 after Arizona got up to the 25-19 lead. So impressive to say the least. And Ignite select the winner. So busy day of volleyball. Dynasty won the 14U. Legacy wins the 18 out of Detroit. Ignite Select will take home the 16 Elite Championship, winning the final 2 sets. And in a match with very little separation in that second set, in the third, they went on a 9-0 run to finish it off. So that's going to do it today from the Convention Center in Kansas City. Thank you for tuning in. It's always a great day of volleyball here for the Triple Crown Volleyball NIT. I'm Brett Dolan, thanking you for watching. So long from the Convention Center in Kansas City.